Record.
I already hit the record button, dear.
Is this thing on?
It's on. Hello. Yeah, I shouldn't have told you that it was recording. I'll just let you go on. You know.
Well, since we have no editing, we really don't care, huh?
No editing.
So where do I have to? If I get too close? All right. Yeah. So what did we do today?
My goodness, at Future Media Association meeting today, we rocked it out. We really did. We talked about graphics, how you could create your own, how you could.
Nice work on the book.
Oh yeah, how you could
that
book.
You revived the book.
I
cannot believe it's been a year since you revived the book.
It's funny because I had a few extras. I'm not printing anymore.
Yeah.
I brought it back to life and added new stuff, and out the door we went. I sold the last 3, so no more books.
Oh, excellent. So
I'm going to show you how fast technology is moving. Within a year, it's almost non-existent. Though the same technology that I used is almost gone.
Well, all of those sites that you shared in the book and today in the presentation, I'm sure are all around. However, there's some other tools that have evolved and, are here as a result of change, right?
That's right. And I love how you say, you can still use the old technology and merge it in with the new technology, and it makes it all brand new again. It's pretty cool.
Well, absolutely. So, it's like, okay, use the limitation of the tool to your advantage.
Right. Use everything to your advantage.
Yeah.
So we are going to have this on our website. We do have a membership site for $37 a month. You can see all 4 of our trainings. And so you can also see the training that we did live today in Houston. Anytime that you want, you can play it over and over again. So we talk about all the different tools that you can use to create graphics, why you might want to create graphics. There's a lot of different things that you can do with graphics. There's somebody in the class today was talking about how he made a slide share, and he kept a tab on how many people were actually looking at it through the analytics, and all of a sudden it jumped up.
It went from like 10 to 73.
Yeah, in one day. And different people, different places around the world were seeing
all over around the world. It was amazing.
It was. So what do you think the difference was? Explain that.
Well, I think it's, there's a couple of differences. There's one that it's not an audience that's familiar with what you're doing, and it's branching out into different, you go down a new street, you're going to see a new street sign, right? So that audience in SlideShare, once that's presented and then also the search engine is populated, people are going to see it. They're going to notice it. Sometimes it takes a day, a week, or a month to, really get you in the stream of the search. However, there's going to be some things that people are going to start looking at. And if you happen to be in the right place at the right time and continue to be consistent, they'll continue to search for you.
Now, you may be interested to know that Russ and I are not sitting in the same office today. We are actually in our home offices, and that's why you see me in the red room. And Russ,
I'm in the black room.
All we see is this big white beard out here.
Why do you sit me in the dark all the time? I'm in the dark.
We can see you just fine. Don't worry.
There's a horse photographer that Rich Ryman. He used to be well known for. This is long before digital photography, and he used to photograph horses, and he would get their heads, and people would be amazed because it's the same kind of effect where you're not seeing the rest of the horse, just their head. And he used to do it by having a dark barn, and he would just pull their head out into the sunlight.
Oh.
And that's how he would take their picture and get this effect. So,
very cool.
Hey, Rich, hats off to you.
Well, you have a black shirt on, and the background is black, so all we really see is you, your head, and your beard, and that's really cool. Nice effect.
It's a nice effect.
It really is.
So we'll have to snag it and then put it somewhere, right?
Yes, I'm guilty of that. A lot of times when Russ and I are working together, if we're not in the same office, we'll work together on Zoom like we're doing today. And I will, without telling him, take a picture of it. And in different ways, I manipulate that picture.
Yeah, I'm still looking at the living room of that picture. It's like,
okay,
I don't. That is not. Where is the what? That's crazy.
Okay, so what I did was I took a picture of me and Russ. We were at a party, so we had a couple cocktails. What can I say? And he was sitting in a chair, and I was behind him doing the rabbit ears, and we had big smiles on our faces.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even remember the picture being taken.
No.
And he has no beard, right? So that tells you it was at least a year ago, right?
Right.
I took that picture. I took the background off, and I put us in another picture, right? And
yeah.
I surprised him today during the class and showed that picture.
So if you want to see it, if you want to see that picture that surprised me, you'll have to watch the video.
It's a really good picture.
Yeah. So, well, what are we going to do before the end of the week?
Okay, so we're getting ready to go to Podcast Movement. So
2015.
It's Fort Worth, Texas, and just in case you don't know where Fort Worth is. And we are so excited. There was over 600 attendees last year, and that was the first year. I can't even imagine how many people are going to be there this year.
I think it's close to 2,000.
No kidding.
Yeah, on the class email, I have people from actually Australia, Florida. I mean, all over the country, California. There are people coming to the workshop on Friday. So
Russ is actually giving a workshop. So we should get this podcast out as soon as possible, just in case somebody sees it and they want to join us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, Friday, August. No.
It's filling up, and we'll still make room for you. So.
Okay, what's the date? Is it July 31st?
July 31st. Friday.
Okay.
And the tickets go out. Those tickets indicate 8 to 3, and we actually going to be starting at 9 a.m. Official start is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be there all day answering questions and helping you podcast your brand and launch your brand. So it's very cool.
I'm going to be there helping. I'll answer questions and run the mic around so that you can ask your questions. And
exactly.
There you go.
I'm super excited.
Me too. Last year I got pictures with people like Jamie Tardy and Michael O'Neill and all these podcast stars that I just heard on my podcast, and here they were live, so I'm excited.
Well, and if you can't make it to Podcast Movement, we got next Tuesday in Houston, we got tools that we're going to be working with audio for the web, and we're going to be talking about the tools that we come back with and look at some of the things that we've discovered over the weekend at Podcast Movement 2015. Excellent. And share a couple of little tips and tricks next Tuesday.
A couple this year.
Yeah, a couple. More than a couple, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And so join us next Tuesday if you can't make it over the weekend to Fort Worth. And also join us online, futuremediaassociation.com.
And on Facebook. We have a nice little group on Facebook.
Yeah.
And one other thing. So there's three ways that you can see us. Either this weekend in Fort Worth, Tuesday from 1 to 2:30 live in Houston. Go sign up on futuremediaassociation.com, or on Tuesday night, we have a live presentation that we talk about the same thing we did in the class, and we answer more questions, and it's online, so you can be anywhere in the world. So you sign up for that on late night, just on our website, go to futuremediaassociation.com and look for late night. Did I say something wrong, Russ?
No.
Oh, okay. futuremediaassociation.com. Find the late night button and sign up, and you'll be hanging out with us.
Perfect. Well, hey, let's rally for the weekend and get this stuff out and online and advertised and organized and all that kind of good stuff.
Sounds good to me.
So, all right.
So we're going to sign off for now. We hope to see you very soon.
Excellent. Enjoy your day.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.